Guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for clicking on today's video, the really first official video since the L Word Generation Q Season 2 has come back on our screens, and I am a mixture of excited, exhausted. Last night I woke up at 2 a.m. to go to the premiere and I had like a little VIP suite. All my patrons came, so shout out to them. And if you want to join my Patreon, you can click in the description box down below. As mentioned, you get some awesome perks. And also I gave away a few extra links that I had to special people to come in. And none other than Leisha Haley and Leo Sheng were in there, so it was a really great night. I'll talk about one little thing that Leisha told us yesterday, and also we are here to talk about that trailer. So that's what we're going to be going over today, is the trailer that came out yesterday that is basically what to expect this season on the L Word. Sorry for being a little bit disheveled and everywhere. I don't know how I'm going to survive because we're also recording episode 1 of Drinks at Dana's tonight at like midnight. So I've got a long day ahead of me. But anything for the L Word, right? Also, really quickly, timestamp below when I start talking about the trailer if you're not interested in this, but things look a little bit different because I've treated you guys. Look at all these upgrades to the channel. So I got new mic, the extra lights, and just this bad girl right here that I have been wanting for the channel for ages, and now is the time. So these are your gifts. We're going all out on this channel. So everybody click that subscribe button. You do not want to miss out on any of the content coming on my channel. Some of it is exclusive. Some of it is going to be working directly with Showtime. So trust me, you don't want to miss this. And also, while you're down there, give the big like button a smash if you enjoy the video. And don't forget to leave me your comments about what you thought about this trailer and about the episode last night. So I'm going to put it in a little box like always, and then I'll watch it through once, just all the way through, and then I'll go back and stop, talk, start, and then stop, talk, start. And we can talk about things a little bit more than, you know, going through it just the once. Okay, so watching it through once.
Everything. This is my life, empty except for you.
I thought I was finally doing the right thing. Something's going on. I'm afraid of what you think of me. I tell you.
I did that DNA website thing.
And I specifically told you not to. I'm adopted. She's not adopted. She is our child.
Ooh,
I would give a lot to not feel the way that I'm feeling.
that's the scene everyone's talking about.
My editor.
Hasn't Shane?
Sorry, I feel like I don't have a choice. Stay as long as you want, but I have plans to meet family.
Woo! There's my girls!
The messy parts of people's lives. They're always the most relatable.
There's my girls.
No one's perfect.
Alice.
No one person. You meant
Diggy?
a lot to me, but I am
More Diggy!
I've always
Ooh. Okay, let's go through.
Everything. This is my life, empty except for you.
I thought I was finally doing the right thing. Something's going on.
Okay, so we saw those running scenes in like the other trailers, and seems to be Finley and Sophie talking about the aftermath, which I'm sure we're gonna get next episode.
I'm afraid of what you think of me. I tell you.
Ooh, Nat and Alice, it's like last season, obviously the Gigi thing, but I mean, Nat seemed to be into the throuple, but I don't know whether that's because she, like, obviously she loves Alice, and then she and Gigi split up because of Gigi's infidelity. I mean, we don't really know too much about what their relationship like was before that. Who knows? Maybe it was like perfect, and it's hard to tell. So maybe Nat is like, you know, she's quite an in-tune person too. She's a psychiatrist, so she's got to be you know, she knows what herself, I think, probably by this age, and she's definitely got the resources and things. But then again, sometimes people like that are very resistant to change. It's like sometimes like how hairstylists have really, really bad hair. Not all of them, obviously, but a friend of mine who, she's a psychiatrist, and she would always tell me like some of the therapists that she knows, like some of the best ones, are really great at other people's problems but not their own. So I guess that makes sense, because you can't really be biased against yourself. I sit here with that's what my degree's in, and I'm not claiming to be anything but insane. Like, you know, look at me. I've slept like 2 hours because there's L-word work to be done.
I did that DNA website thing, and I specifically told you not to.
Ooh, Bet looks really, really angry there, but her suit looks fire. And then it flashes to Carrie, Tina, Bet, Angie.
Adopted. She's not adopted.
Ooh.
She is.
Bet has this like bite in her voice when she talks to Carrie. Like, it's just so different from anyone else, and I think it's especially different next to Tina and Angie, because she's so soft with them, and so like we're used to Bet like say here, and that's like fuck you James, fuck you Franklin, like, you know, working Bet, killing it. And then with Carrie, she's like here, like rah, like wanting to jump down her throat. And then I'd say, well, you're not gonna be able to okay, I'm gonna have to put this the lowest since you can't see any further down. And I'd say like with Tina, she's like here, and then with Angie, she's even a little bit, you can't see me anymore, lower, because I can't remember the exact quote that Tina said last season. It was very like it was basically like, I didn't know how you'd be, or like you'd be selfless with our daughter, and you did, like you opened up for her and stuff. And I think with Bet, like she is so soft and caring and giving, like I think she's an excellent parent. And with Angie, it's like she bends where she would bend for no one, and things that she would normally, even like to Tina, like throw you know, the head up, like at the end of season 6, when I think it's when they're packing to go see Morrissey, and Bet's like, I'm not gonna be on fucking probation for the rest of my life, Tina. Like she is the softest, like outside of like in relationships and things with Tina, but I think with Angie, it's like, yeah, like she bends for her where she'd bend for no one, because she's that fucking border. And then we have, oh yeah, there, quick flash. We have that scene where we've seen the pictures. Well, it was in the trailer first, where it was just Bet, like really visibly upset. And then we got the picture of Bet, Tina, and Carrie. And we know that like Bet reaches out for like Tina's hand, and they look super, super, I'll put it up on the screen, super, super upset. And yeah, I wonder what's like happening. I mean, obviously it's something to do with the sperm donor and stuff like that. So yeah, I wonder like what, it has to be bad news about Angie. Like they look really upset.
I'm adopted. She's not adopted. She is our child.
I care about you, Tess.
Ooh, woo, woo. Tess and Shane, like I loved Kate did this in, I've watched so many interviews of these people that I can't separate them anymore, but there's one that Kate did, and she was like, I can't wait until I don't have to talk in code anymore. And I have heard from multiple cast members that basically everyone got this like packet that was, you cannot talk about all of this, like basically, like, and you guys saw the premiere, like you see how much is going on. The stuff that happened in episode 1, we were like, I was predicting a lot of it, but till episode 3, 4, 5, 6, I thought that like middle chunk there would be all the things that happened in the first episode. So we've got 9 episodes left, and let me tell you, 2 and 3 are just as jam-packed, and there's so much going on. I love it. But yeah, I'm sure it's difficult, like, because even I put something, like, you guys know I'm always bragging about it. I got to see the first 3 episodes early, right? So I did my episode 1 review on Monday, and I edited it and put it up yesterday, and I had to go back and re-edit it because I'd actually put something in that episode review that was in episode 2, and I just, I like, because there's some scenes that carry over, so I was like, what the hell am I doing? So I can't imagine what it's like, that's a tiny minuscule thing, and then, but this is like their actual job that they're, learning lines and doing multiple shots and multiple takes. Like, it must be so hard to, not talk about it. And yesterday when they did like the cast interview after the premiere, it was Leisha, Kate, Leo, Jacqueline, Ari, and Jordan. And Leisha and Kate were fucking adorable. They were sat together on the same chair, and they were like, yeah, and I think they talked about the packet in that too. And then Leisha goes, well, we just watched the season finale, and Kate just goes, and you could see her being like, oh fuck, what's she gonna say? And then Leisha starts like saying like, so I think that everyone's storyline, and Kate's like, this is what happened, like, to the interviewer, she's like, this is what happens. She will be like, oh, and the last shot of the finale is da da. She's so funny. I was cracking up listening to it. So my tangent there was basically just, yeah, it must be hard, and I'm sure they're going to be glad to be able to talk about stuff properly. I know Rosie got one of those packets too, so there must be like a lot going on with Bet, Tina, Carrie, all that stuff, and I, for one, am super interested. And yeah, the whole point I was making there was Tess and Shane. Kate has been saying in a lot of interviews that they have like an interesting relationship, and I don't think they've like quantified it with like a label. So we do know that Shane is getting into some interesting situations. So I know Tess is in all the episodes this season. I love Jamie Clayton. I think that it's going to be interesting, and Jamie Clayton is one of the people that I really hope gets bumped up to a regular. I have the same hope for Jillian Mercado, who I've been saying I think Leo and Jillian's scenes are killer this first 3 episodes. They're just like, well, one, they're really funny. I think that especially Jillian has like a very sharp like humor and tongue, and she plays it very well. And then Leo is like a good moral center, and I think that's going to be interesting, him kind of figuring out with Danny like the situation. And then we've seen in a couple of the previews and a lot of the pictures actually they've released that Leo and Jillian have some scenes together. And another thing to mention is I do still have someone from the show coming on, and I've already mentioned their name in this video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so Alice's book, because I need a moment before I talk about Jabet. Alice's book, I've been saying for a while now, I really hope that Alice's book fills us in on the intervening years between the OG show and Generation Q. So I think that would be awesome. And then maybe like the occasional chapter about Alice meeting Shane and, stuff like that. But I really hope that we get, a little intermedium, couple of chapters and little stories and stuff like that. I think it would be really interesting.
But I had plans to meet Danny.
Oh, I didn't know you two were friends.
Gigi in that robe. Woo! I just love Jabet. I just love them. They're so cute.
The messy parts of people's lives. They're always the most...
Wait, go back. Told you. Nice. Telling you, ones to watch this season. Heard it here first.
people's lives. They're always the most relatable.
Look at, oh. I mean, I love Jabet, don't get me wrong, but I do love Diggy too. Look at them, they're so cute. Sipati Moafi is I love Jennifer Beals, Leisha Haley, like, but she is just like, she is so good in she's great in the first season, like she really is, but she didn't have a ton of screen time. But these first 3 episodes, especially episodes 2 and 3, she absolutely destroys it. She's so good. She has like a Jennifer Beals thing going on, like with, there's so much conveyed with so little. Like, she doesn't even have to say a line. It's like her facial expression, everything. Like, she's great.
Always the most relatable. Danny.
Oh, Danny and all the, we knew there's something going on with cops or FBI.
Let's person her, not one person.
You meant a lot to me, but I am confused. I don't know where we are.
So there we have it, coming up this season on the L Word. I am so excited. Honestly, like last night being at the premiere, and even yesterday day, which I spent way too much of my day explaining what a VPN was, and that is another thing I just want to put in my videos. I know that there's, you know, only I think 30 or 40% of my audience is US. The majority of my audience is the rest of the world. And I myself right now am not in the US. So my advice to everyone is to only watch the show on Showtime, because every view counts, and that also will help us get even more seasons of the show. So I would use a VPN and I would go to Hulu and I would get it through Showtime. But the first episode is available on YouTube for free right now. So go and watch it on Showtime. I have it all linked and everything. So I'll put it in the description box here, how to go straight over. And again, anyone else outside of the US, most of the countries have their TV, like when it's going to be on their TV, in the L Word Generation Q Facebook group. So check those as well. And again, watch it through Showtime with a VPN is the best way that I can tell you. Also, I want to kick off a merch giveaway, especially for the premiere of the L Word Generation Q Season 2. So if you want some awesome Generation Q merch, you can check out my link that's in the description box down below. There's original show stuff and there's also Generation Q stuff. And this week, between now and episode 5, I'm going to take all of the comments and put it through a random picker and give away merch to someone, and then episodes 6 through 10 will be another giveaway. And I'm also doing one of my reviews for Jennifer Beals' signed picture, so that is another place that you definitely should go and tell me your favorite thing about the premiere episode, or if you do it next week, your favorite thing about season 2 episode. You can enter multiple times, and the only thing is you have to be a subscriber to my channel, you have to have liked the video, and you have to have commented. So just do those 3 things and you'll be entered into the draw. So 1 through 5, and there'll be a winner in the first episode of episode 6, and then episode 6 through 10 will be another winner, and the review will be for Jennifer Beals' autograph. I'll be doing some other ones throughout the season as well, so it is always a good idea to subscribe and like and comment. Also, don't forget to follow me on all of the social media platforms. I do not post anything until Sunday at 10 p.m, like episode review. So Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern is when my reviews will automatically be released. That's for the first 3 episodes, and it depends if I get early access to 4 through 10. If not, I will start releasing them on Friday, but the trailer breakdowns will come out as soon as I can get access to the trailer. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and to watch the L Word Generation Q Season 2 only on Showtime. Bye, guys!